This is my second attempt, because when I tried to record it, live and actually do reactions, I ended up forgetting to hit record voice. So, this is where I spawned. You can tell we're really good at building. I did this with my brother at the time because of the gold and diamond scheme. So even in creative, we need to show off our wealth. Here you can see my redstone knowledge. Put some redstone blocks next to a lamp. I'm really impressed. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what this is either. Okay, a lot of doors. Again, gold and diamonds. Okay, so this is basically every building. Sorry for the cut, but library. Um, yeah, still use that sort of design for the fence. That's just more gold, diamond, emerald. Things didn't change for a while. This is the zoo. Um, Very nice. It once contained animals, but through the various updates it no longer does. I mean, the last version of this world was in 1.8.9. Probably a little bit jarring for it to go to 1.16. It's actually not the first time all the entities have despawned. The chests are probably empty again. Alright, so I think I'm going to be starting over here. They're flying over the castle and everything. This is the Invincible House. Never finished it because time it was built, I didn't know how to use commands at all. So every block I had to place by hand instead of just a very simple flash fill. Redstone sucked because, hey, at least I designed it myself. You gotta give me that. But yeah, the bricks are surrounding Bedrock. There's nowhere to break in. Wow, I'm a jerk, apparently. I don't even do anything about that. Random pitfall. But yeah, nice area. This foot, I think, was originally supposed to be an entire thing. But it never got made, as you can tell. Because we're lazy. And eventually... Oh, why is there a sign missing? That's weird. Yeah, okay. Apparently the updates were not kind to this world. It's just one of the oldest worlds, so it makes sense. Just, had it forever. It's been single player, but I'm running out of server right now. This is actually a surprisingly nice looking house. I mean, it's not all one block. It's slightly more than a rectangle, although similar to the first design. Lit by lava, has stuff, very empty. I'm just critiquing all the old builds, but hey, it's much nicer than many of the other stuff, so I guess I can't really complain. Actually, what's Eli who built this? I know it might have been Eli, my brother, because he loved the lava floors. Oh, this was impressive. Unfortunately, it's very much broken. All the commands, chests, signs are just gone. So this used to be a kit PvP arena. Which, there's a teleport system, which is that room over there, the black wool thing. Each of those would give you a full kit with items and effects, and you fight in there, made of obsidian because TNT. I think underneath the floor is actually all redstone torches, because again, I did not know how to use commands. This is the best way to do it. But yep, here's this area. Oh god, that's bright. Those used to teleport you, no longer do. Alright, yeah, I think the next thing here is a farm area, because, we gotta supply our infinite resources from creative somehow. Very creative, says Eli. This is actually a pretty decent bridge. I mean, it's not like rounded or anything, but at least it, looks nice. Okay, what is this? What in the world? I think this is old, if I remember correctly. That's my only excuse, because that was a little bit ugly. Oh yeah, and I think there was a command block under that pressure plate that just straight up killed you, because honestly, I still think that's my sense of humor, but it was hilarious at the time, at least. Anyway, moving away from the castle, I think it should come up on you. Okay, again, all cobblestone. We should come up here. Various TNT cannons. I mean, we can build those clearly. I mean, you see the giant craters. You'll see that this world's only 4 blocks deep. A mistake that I probably don't want to make again. Okay, actually wasn't my fault. Oh, this is a nice house. I mean, this is so much nicer than everything else. The roof is a bit weird, but... And it is one rectangle, but like the block choice, I'm actually varying the blocks. They work well together. I really like what I've done with the font. Honestly, you got the piston door entrance. This is cool. This is cool. And the inside's empty. Hello, creeper. I mean, at least it looks like you sort of... That actually still works. What the heck? You sort of... Okay, really? Can you look at that? No? You're not gonna listen to me? wow, I did not record this. I mean, maybe with my old voiceover I recorded it well, but I don't have that anymore. At least it sort of has a second section area for the kitchen. There were chests, apparently. But yeah, that's that house. I seem to be passing like a wasteland from Tnt Cannons. I seem to have Egypt theme here. If I remember correctly, it was built by my brother. And okay, every surface covered in redstone torches, as you can see. So, eye for decoration. Okay, that was fast. But yeah, at least there's a theme. That's a lot more than the rest of the place can say. And I mean, some of these look nice. I mean, you got sandstone's great alone. Oh, this is like a parkour area, it seems. Actually, I remember doing this. There used to be like little prizes in each chest. I'm gonna fail this now, but I'm calling it. Again, as if we weren't all creative. Didn't mean to fly there. I mean, this is sort of cool. Okay, I'm so good at parkour. But anyway. Honestly, okay, I don't remember this, really. But I think this was built, actually I do remember that. I think it was built later. Just as like a fun thing, just going back to the world. And Eli built this just for me to do. Oh, this place is cool. You have just, checkered walls, crafting tables. Basically, it's like you take a normal one of the other houses and just really scaled it up. That's what this place is. Honestly, this must have been, like, terrible to build without commands. Oh, this is cool. The fireplace. This detail. Honestly, it's one of the probably more effort put into any of the houses. I don't think it was like, we just like sort of claimed a house that we built. I don't think it was anyone's house. So, it's a shame. Oh, this is one of the mazes. This was cool. I mean, this was redstone powered. I doubt it works anymore, but you had to find like one lever to access another lever to be able to finish. And I mean, it was simple, but like you had to go back and forth, so there was something in it. Our next destination seems to be the giant creeper. Honestly, it's pretty impressive. I mean, it doesn't really look like a creeper. It's a bit off, but I mean, again, built by hand, just by looking at a picture of a creeper, probably, and definitely better than just about everything else. I honestly thought that was on a different world. It's a nice swimming pool. You know, again, as you can see, things over time tend to get just better and better. The issue is we sort of just built randomly wherever we felt like it. So it's just a really messy mash of everything. Again, another all gold structure. Because, you gotta flaunt our wealth in creative mode. Statue that says Eli. Why? I don't know why half the ground is lime wool. Yeah, bunker. I mean, this place is just messy. I guess that's what's so nice, though. I mean, like, if I tried to build this today, I mean, it would take forever, but also be just annoying because I feel like this is just terrible. It's really nice if work on it for long enough and everything looks so terrible together. I think it's just nostalgia saying that though. What am I doing? There we go. This is, I think, Ben's house. I don't know if he built it, but I think it's his house. He didn't play on this world at all, but we gave him one anyway. Yeah, it's actually one of the bigger houses. I remember getting lost in it several times. I don't know how. It's not that big. Not like a maze. Okay, there's nothing back there. So you just basically, I think it's 3 stories. Each room has a few floors, and I mean all the decorations are the same, as every other house. But I mean it's just much more detailed. Than every other house. 2-block high ceiling really bothers me, but I can't really change it. It's like a preserved museum. What is it? That's supposed to be a TV. That's actually pretty decent. Okay. Next stop is this beautifully decorated hotel. Every room is the same, and again, without any commands. That's annoying. Same desk as like in the library at the very beginning. Fence gate, little sectioned area, and it works. It works. It's cool. I think this hotel was originally supposed to be for Stampy. Cause I remember him. That was a while ago. And we're gonna, because he had the Love Garden thing, if I remember correctly, that's what it was called. And we're gonna put his face on or something and just send it to him. And looking back, I don't know why I decided to build the entire interior, because, I mean, all we do is send a picture. What are you gonna do? Check for that? So, could have just built something on the outside and called it a day, but it wouldn't have worked anyway because this entire structure is just a ton of bricks. If we start to head back into civilization, we get this place. Is this my house? This might have been one of my. No, it wasn't. Actually, wait, was it? I don't know. You got some redstone again. It's definitely better than just the lamps, the redstone block next to the lamps. It's nice. You got some block variety. It's ugly, but stone bricks were built. I use stone bricks a ton of the time, so not surprising. And here is the real tourist attraction. This is the second house, and that is the first hut. This was much smaller. It's been added to throughout the history of the world. What are those signs? Hi guys, thanks for joining. Wait, I should probably go back. I have never seen those before. Fun, 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 fun. Okay, this is the first hut, and apparently it's being added to by ghosts, even after we left the world. Again, yeah, same design. You get a ton of bookshelves because honestly, they look cool. Chests, crafting table, furnaces, everything's made up of just those blocks, basically. Okay, I assume one of us just broke through the roof at one point and never replaced it, but that's history now. But it's a pretty big. I mean, has like three different parts, so it's like at least more complex. It's hideous, but it's history. This, oh god, that's terrible. This is Eli's house. So, this is his world, technically. So, technically, this is the most important house. This is my house. This is my house. Again, much nicer than Eli's house. Can we go to it? Okay, I really wish I had the original, because I wouldn't have to fight myself. Anyway, that's that place. Second house. I also don't remember it being a farming area, but that could just be my memory. Since apparently we're not checking out the main house of the creator of this server, I guess we can check out this dog. That's still okay. I thought every single container had been emptied, but apparently this still works. Honestly, has a pretty cool doghouse. I mean, probably just inspired by some YouTube video, because I don't think we could have built that, but I think this entire area is like a little dog city. All these dispensers were probably like bones or steak or stuff. Yeah, I think this is just signs. I guess we might know what those actually are, but yeah, it's all gone now. Alright, I think we're finally getting to the main house of the head of this world, Eli's house. Again, as you can see, this is the worst looking thing I've ever seen. Diamonds, gold, lapis, stone, chiseled stone, obsidian, bricks, 4 different wool colors, several banners, different woods, bedrock, dirt, emerald blocks, cake. This is ridiculous. However, I mean, it was his house. Oh, this is in his changing room, I believe, if I remember correctly. You put it on your armor in there. Get some privacy. I mean, those are cool banners, I guess. But yeah, that's... I feel like it's gonna annoy anybody who has had eyes in their entire life to see that, but guess it was impressive at the time. And it's just a little theme park area, a mini little kiddie coaster, and a little ice skating rink. This is a bigger theme park area. It's a boat slide and water slide. Boat slide's a lot more fun, because the water slide you go like, 1 mph. Don't know what that is in kmh, but I don't think it matters. I should probably cut that out, but I'm not going to. And as you can see, you can go down this thing. There we go. This is actually pretty cool. I mean, just as a ride. Oh wait, I forgot to actually check it out. This is above a bank. It has a detection system where if you enter at night, it'll set off an alarm, which is actually probably one of the more impressive feats of redstone engineering in this world, but totally forgot about it, so I didn't display it. You got a little forest area here. A very tall tree, basically, dirt tree. That was Eli who did that. And I think that's actually, as we go outwards, sort of, we spiral outwards and we made this world, then we just sort of added more and more trees because we really regretted making it super flat. Here is the entrance to a restaurant area. This was, again, pretty big, all one block. So that's the eating area, and this is just general storage. I thought there was more back there, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, that's way bigger. And I think this is, I don't even know what the heck this is. I am gonna be honest. Ooh, here's a little fun roller coaster. So again, I think just it's sort of a theme park. You build whatever you want. And let's be honest, just building generic houses is very boring, especially if you aren't good enough to actually do it. So a lot of roller coasters. That was my first maze I built. No redstone, but you know, it's a decently complicated maze. It takes surprisingly long to build one of those, but obviously, it's not that hard. We have a bunch more roller coasters. This one's a bit cooler. We turned you to the start after you do it. Am I gonna be inviting everyone? Yes, let's go. Yes, you go all the way around. You do a few loops, and then you drop back onto the starting track. Okay, I'm not gonna go all the way around. This is just teasing. And okay, as you can see here, it's like how I did all the old roller coasters were built them out of redstone blocks. Saves time. You don't have to power the powered rails. You go max speed easily. This okay again. You can tell it's a later build because look how much nicer it looks. It looks like I'm actually trying to use different blocks. There's some redstone. You can see like the development of Minecraft just on this one world. Here's another interesting building. So this is a pretty new building. Not okay. This is not new. This is actually very old. This again used to have stuff in it. I think we refilled it several times due to updates. It's a restaurant area again. A ton of fun. Whoa, still stuff in it. That's impressive. Must have been refilled recently. Again, we built a lot of restaurants, a lot of areas. We pretended this was a real town, but also not at all. We flipped. So this building was originally supposed to be a nice looking round competition to that one that you saw in the distance right there. And again, this is I think the newest thing built in this entire world. We actually stopped playing this world for a little while. And then I built this. That is a nice looking TV. I'm gonna have to use that if I ever want to build TV design. I think it works. I think you can turn on those lights with those. Yeah, it does. Honestly, that's a really cool design. And you get the same thing we saw in some of the very first buildings. Still haven't updated that. Invisible chests. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, obviously this building never got finished. Not even close. It was given that it's supposed to go to, build limit. That would have taken forever at the rate I was going, because I actually put some thought into each room, unlike with the very tall building here. Yeah, so as you can see, there's a ladder, because I think this was originally, before spawning mechanics changed, a squid chamber. And there's somewhere in this tower you can flood that area with water, and then, access it. As you can see, lapis lazuli ore in this house. So yeah, we were not the best builders. So the first story is like a reception area. I believe there was originally some desks there. Crafting tables, furnace, chests, beds. Basically, each floor is just one of the basic necessities. I made a fireplace. We got a little bit creative. This was a gym. I believe there's a chest somewhere. Oh, there it is. It was originally filled with water bottles, and your goal was just run back and forth. Enjoy the gym. Okay, cauldrons. Blank. Maybe there was something there originally. A window room. Okay, a room with some walls in it. A room with a lot of walls. This is just getting worse and worse. Yeah, as you can see, I think we were just feeling for height here, and not for anything else. Oh, ender chest? Yeah, ender chest. A room with some water. A room with some lava. A room with a daylight sensor lamp. Ooh, a nice looking room. Yeah, I think you get the point here. There were a ton of rooms. This is incredibly tall. I think it goes up to like 200 wide, 200. And here's the first suicide door. You just fastest way to get down is just to jump. So that's how we got out. And basically, there are just a ton more rooms. Just things like cake, crafting tables. They'd never get creative. The goal was just to build a really tall building. We never got to build limit. Again, it's a lot harder without commands. I just want to mention quickly the bathtub, which is on the roof, that at one point contained water. So here is, I think, a restaurant. I couldn't find the entrance, so I just had to break in. So you got, again, a few chairs. This is exactly like the other restaurant. Same, sort of like a fence area over there, like the same counter. So this one has a little bit of bigger, area in the back, and I guess a little bit more diversity of blocks. as you can see, there's nothing creative. Basically, okay, what I probably should have done in this was, instead of showing you this, showed you like some other houses. There were just hundreds of like stupid houses, like nether themed, one's dripping water through the roof, one's farming themed. That's what this place is. Just, wait, observers? Aren't those after 1.8.9? What? Wait, what the heck? Okay, apparently I'm wrong. Oh, this was cool. This is the Bedrock Maze. It's surprisingly confusing, given there's, multiple floors, but it's really small, but it used to get me all the time. I think I can solve it pretty easily now. Strategy here. Go up every ladder we see until it works, because the exit is higher than the entrance. And, okay, that was easy. Well, I'm embarrassed to say that I used to have a lot of trouble doing that, given that that was something I built. Now I think I'm just flying around to point out some stuff. There's a water house, roof of water. You got the ice roofed house. A lot of roofless houses, but it's just a ton of houses. Everyone's completely different, and it looks terrible. I mean, I don't think there's any other way to put it, but hey, it's great. I think it's the oldest world we still have. I have an older world, which actually worked on as a server a little bit, called Castle. Just built just one giant castle. I deleted it, because we lost the server, as well as, I think, Dad's server 1. And all the progress was on there. I could have saved a lot of it by not deleting the single-player world, but I did, which is unfortunate. So yeah, flying over, there's the water house, there's a command block, I think it's probably some lucky block thing, which he imported, from the internet. The single command makes that. Those were really popular back in the days. All the YouTubers did showcases on that. What is something I forgot to show? Here's an armory. Eli built this. Yeah, I walk in, made of obsidian, because, very fortified, defensive. Okay, another chest that's full. That's 3. Yeah, that is the entirety of this tour. Moving on to the next one. Okay, the video's over. You can go now.